Action.
Hello there, folks, and and for the first time in like ages, guys, we've come in and we're all in the correct position. It's
No
so
way.
good.
No way.
Hello there, folks. I am your DM of Doom. I've done the intro all wrong because of my excitement. Hi there, folks, and welcome to session 31 of To the Skies. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, son of Asgard, or World Tree Quest here on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. And with me today, we've got all four members of my lovely cast. We have got Stories from the Roses. We have got Abigail the Nerd. We have got Wingo the Wizard. And we've got Johnny Deadman. Way. Okay. Smashing. Do we have any housekeeping? We do. I have emailed now all of the people for Welcome to the Academy. The cast has been chosen. I'm still waiting to hear back from a couple of people, and then we're going to arrange session 0. We're going to see if we're going to stream session 0 or whatnot. Who knows? And I've also emailed those within my reserve list. So if I don't hear back from any of my players, or the people that I've chosen from the players, I will be going to my reserve list. It's really cool. All of the people who have been chosen are all fucking fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to playing. It's gonna be some fun. Looking to start that in about April time. So, finger guns, pew pew pew. What else? We do have another cast opening right now. That is to join our Thursday night campaign. The Fathoms Below, a completely underwater campaign with tons of homebrew written by yours truly. The campaign was designed for 6 people, and I would like to try and get 6. So, at some point during tonight's stream, I'm going to drop into the chat on Twitch a little link that will let you go to a little Google form, fill it in if you want to be considered for a position on Fathoms Below. It's a load of fun. We mostly yell memes at each other and then traumatize each other because the deepest, darkest part of the ocean and characters based on sea angels. Fucking weird. If anybody's never seen a sea angel, go look that shit up. They're fucking cool. They're also fucking terrifying. So yeah, that's that. So I'll drop the link in at some point during the stream. Another thing I will say is I'm also going to drop in a link to our Ko-Fi page. Our Ko-Fi page is slowly getting filled out, and I'm currently in the process of filling up and typing out our first homebrew subclass supplement that I'm going to be releasing. As soon as it's ready, I'm going to be releasing it onto the Ko-Fi for you to purchase. It'll be fairly cheap, around about between $5 and $7.50. And it'll give you complete access to an artificer subclass that I designed called the Mechgineer. Have you ever wanted to play Pacific Rim in D&D 5th edition? Yes? Well, I haven't made it so that it's possible, but I have made it so it's possible you can be Ripley from the end of Aliens.
Yeah.
You ever wanted to build a mech? You can do that. You can also choose what powers your mech, whether it's Infernal Fire, Heavenly Light, or the Souls of the Damned. And
I want that one.
if you ever decide that you want to, you can just hit a big red button and self-destruct your mech. It's really, really cool. You can pick and choose what kind of weapons you got. Some are kind of based on like Bioshocks, like one of the weapons is just a big drill. Other ones are fairly obvious, just a big heavy ball of metal on your hand. And some of them are fairly specialised, like a welding torch, but is actually a flamethrower. Up to yourselves if you would like it. So I'm going to be getting that uploaded once I get some artwork done for it. Just little spatter artworks here and there for it. So yeah, keep your eye on that as well. Other than that, I don't got nothing. That's everything. That's all my homekeeping stuff. So I'm going to move on to my favourite part that I get to ask, which is, guys, can anybody remember what the hell happened last session?
Yes, I can. I just rewatched the episode.
Oh no, you've discovered my trap card.
I knew that Jess wasn't here last time, so excuse me as I take a little. I'm going to take you on a little journey. We finish off Davy Jones, and that's where we saved Levy the Leviathan, and then we need a rest. Echo is spent. She just got her rope forcibly by Marishka. Accidentally, forcibly. She got a rope. And Jericho saw a big body of water. And there was a pirate inside, so she decided to go diving. So Jericho free dives to the bottom of the lake, finds shiny shit.
Cash and prizes.
Using the power of pressure, gets through a false wall, finds a bunch of gold and a cursed gun that Pheasant now has. That doesn't use bullets, but uses coins, actual money. We get money for the party, 10,000 gold and 800 platinum and 200 for Jericho and her son. And then she said she's coming back up. She's so happy. She's rich. Fergus is going to college. Then first mate Buzzkill, Echo, has to remind us that we are dead and that money probably isn't coming back with us. So for a second, Jericho's finally got some serotonin. And then disappointment.
And it's all downhill from here.
I did say we could ask to take it back, though, when we have to ask permission for our souls back.
Yeah, so there is a little hope. Just a smidge.
A teeny bit.
And then I don't feel comfortable recounting all of Echo's things that she found out.
That's okay.
But there was a lot. There was after that, there was a heart-to-heart between Jericho and Echo. Pheasant talked to his hat again. And now we took a long rest and we're going to southwest. I can't really recap all of the conversation between Abby and Pheasant.
The big important thing from Fez talking to Future Fez was that Future Fez gave him information and a vision that he's going to be betrayed by someone very close to him, and he's going to have to kill that person. But also above table, it was like clarified that it's not a PC.
Or is it?
I'm just saying.
Above table, just flat out lying.
Above table, I would die for a Pheasant in a heartbeat.
Above table, I would kill Pheasant in a heartbeat. But am
I've been waiting for
I talking about this Pheasant or the one in his head?
They're one and the same at the moment.
Yes.
Not nearly a Jess recap, but I tried.
You
love
did
it.
incredibly well,
Wonderful.
It was a beautiful recap. I will just quickly jump to Abby. Abby, do you want to share about like what happened with Echo, or
Because she's not gonna find out.
The Echo as a little girl was pushed through the portal from the Feywild, and that was during the apocalypse. And that was in the Vardenvale. So actually, Echo encountered 8 and the Decade as a very little girl. So that was a fun little reveal. And that Echo has been a lot of places technically. She was on the Nautiloid the whole time, but technically 100 years have passed. So she's still like, for her, it was like 20-ish. So that's all.
fantastic? And as Em so fucking beautifully put it, the party is currently traveling southwest to some kind of village, decrepit ruin of a village that they know is the location of their next target. Now, I'm just going to grab my dice, and then we're going to do a little. We're gonna roll for random encounter.
Ooh.
Hello, everybody. I'm on my
My way.
New friends and new
Places to see.
Tell everybody I don't want to die.
What?
We're already dead. We're all...
It's true.
No!
We should. I wonder if we could call Vecna up and just be like, "Hey, can we not be dead
Oh!
anymore?"
Oh, we forgot one thing. We cast sending to Teddy.
That's
We
right.
cast the sending to Teddy.
I was
But
waiting
Teddy
to see
didn't
if it would come
respond.
back.
Teddy rolled the big number. Teddy rolled like a 99.
So Teddy might have talked to Vecna.
Teddy may have talked to Vecna.
Teddy
Oh
might
my
have sexted
God.
We
Vecna.
might just be yoinked out of the dead because Teddy made a deal.
I
with
forgot.
Vecna.
Yeah. Then we started talking about if Teddy was to cast Animate Dead on, or speak to Dead on Jericho, and how it'd be like, "Hey, you up?
Yeah.
How you doing?"
Did Teddy not the Vecna, or is Bran just an asshole? We'll never know.
You touch my imaginary
know.
husband, Bren, we're going to have words.
Listen, I
That
may
beautiful
not,
boy
I
needs to
may
make
not know my flowers, but I sure know a bitch when I see one.
You already ripped him to shreds once. I did it myself.
And I'll do it again. That was far too mean. I would. I'm getting too good at this evil DM shit. Right. Okay, so to confirm, you guys are traveling to Southwest. You're on your way to the next of these targets given to you by the Reapers. Let me do a little dicey roll. We'll go with this first. Okay, at which point we need to roll this and this. Okay. Let me just double check here. Clarifying for the sake of everybody's red, yellow, and greens. Because I can't see anything noted, but I always do just like to double check in case, specifically with this. How is everybody at the table with, just because of what I've rolled here, and I will re-roll it if I have to, how is everybody at the table with particular 8-legged crawlies?
I want to smash them.
As long as they're not in my room, which sometimes happens.
To be exceptionally pedantic for Abby's sake, I have not put any in your room. Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
talking about
I
strictly
really
in the
appreciate that.
game.
That's a red
Strictly
for
in the
me.
game.
Did you cancel the order, Bran?
Oh no, I changed it to centipedes instead.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So bad.
Abby, I'm kidding. I haven't sent you any centipedes.
Is this why you keep canceling our lunch dates, Abby?
In fact, Abby,
Like you knew.
Abby, if I was going to send anything to you, like anything at all, it would be a life-size cutout of Gollum. Just with this little button that says "press me," and it's just my voice going, "Hello, Abby."
I'm so nice.
I'm such a nice.
I'm just
person.
a baby.
I'm just a bulb. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to terrorize Abby anyway. But can everybody please roll me perception checks?
I don't want to.
Well, too bad, Abby.
I rolled
Oh,
bad.
I rolled really bad too. No.
This giant die will not roll above a 10.
Well, I rolled a 1 and a 4, but reliable talent.
Yay, reliable talent.
Reliable talent.
I got a 16.
Got an 8.
I rolled a
2
4 and got a
plus
21.
I got a 12 because I rolled a 2.
It's my favourite thing in the world about fucking rogues.
I love it. I've never had this high of a rogue. It's so nice.
I'm going to go
And I
pick...
took skill expert with the extra one, so
Yes.
So
I'm gonna pick a lock. Do you have lock picks? No, but I have a cucumber. How the fuck is that gonna work? Reliable fucking talent.
Jericho just looks at the locks and they unlock for her. Like at this
the lock's
point,
like, so sorry. Let me.
oh, excuse me, I didn't know you wanted to get in.
So sorry, didn't know you were cool like that.
There's actually a really cool book series I like called the Darren Shan Saga, which is about a young boy who becomes a half vampire. And there's a vampire that teaches him how to do vampire things, who can unlock doors by clicking at them. And he says that he does it by rapidly generating static electricity and then just doing that to a point that it magnetizes the lock. And I'm like, that's what it must be like being a rogue with reliable talent. Just like walking up the doors and going, Hocha.
Jericho, it's more of that really stern mom look, like the one where you just like, I know you did something, just tell me. I know you're hiding something.
Right,
Open up, and this could be easy.
I promise I'll go into the next one after this, right? But you just reminded me of something, right? We were talking about Percy Jackson the other day, right? I think there's a highly underestimated Hephaestus kid power that should have been in the books, right? Have you ever had something not work and you walk up and like hit it or kick it and it starts working? That should be a Hephaestus kid power, all right?
That's so Leo core.
I'm just like, TV's broken, hit it with a hand, TV's now got cable.
Instead, they gave Leo Valdez just like, I can catch things on fire.
I do that. Right, okay, so, Fez and Jericho, because apparently Jericho can't not see things, you guys are both going to notice that as you're making your way forward, through the mists, you start to see constructs. They look like old towers, pieces of building that have fallen and crashed onto, like, they're not standing as buildings and towers should. They look like they have fallen. The further you walk, after about maybe a further 5 or 10 minutes of seeing these spattered about the landscape, looming in front of you, blocking the path, there is a huge chunk of what appears to be rocky debris made of a similar substance like onyx stone and patches of obsidian glazed through it. The remains of some kind of palace form a further obstacle here, blocking the path. The weirdest part is the palace seems to be held together by thick strands of bright, fibrous cable.
Is this Lolth's temple? Did we literally blast it into the limbo?
I mean, we killed like everyone there.
So I will say, based on that, actually, one for the rest of the party, Jericho, maybe not yourself, but I will still let you roll it. It would be with disadvantage though because of time away. Fez, Echo, you can roll history checks. Jericho, you can roll the history check with disadvantage if you think you would have any experience with this kind of like aesthetic that I'm describing.
No, I absolutely am abstaining from this roll.
Okay, Mariska, you can roll it and you can roll with advantage.
Is it because I might have drow ancestors? Or, well, I do have drow ancestors, but like Underdark drow.
I might have drow ancestors. What, because
Said
you
the
were
drow.
a drow?
And the drow.
I mean Underdark ones! Oh, I got a nat 20! Plus history. Oh no, that's just a 1, so 21.
Beats me, I had a 19.
Oh yeah, 15.
Okay. Fez and Echo, you will remember. This is not the temple that you shot down.
Oh,
It's much bigger.
oh no.
We found its dad.
But also,
The temple's coming to get
it
us.
does share a lot of architectural similarities. They were very evidently designed by the same person. or designed to resemble each other, whether it is one resembling the other or the other way around. Mariska. The memories of your time as a drow are fairly fleeting, coming back in little dribs and drabs, but not all there. But something triggers in the back of your mind. Something being described to you about a palace held together by web. Different pieces of different locations throughout the different states of the Underdark across the multiverse being woven together into the prime seat, the prime palace of a certain powerful being, once worshipped by all elves, but eventually devolving into only being worshipped by a small group of them. And then that group being further culled down by an event that you as a drow will remember as the separation, which is where the King of the Vardenvale separated the drow people into 3 groups who all went their different ways. Some going to the surface and joining the wood elves that lived above them, some going to an island off into the far north, into the far southeast of Atuma, and completely separating from all of elven culture, and then some choosing to return to the matriarchal ways they were raised in. I would give it to you that you believe you could be looking at either a very, very good reconstruction or the real thing, Lolth's Palace. However, Lolth's Palace is in the Demon Web Pits, in the very bowels of the abyss.
Yeah, but we had this literal spirit of autumn here.
We also aren't entirely sure where we are.
Somehow Lolth got yeeted here.
I'm getting like serious flashbacks. I was in the Abyss campaign.
Yes, you were.
With poor Charlie, R.I.P. Varys.
And can you remember what happened to Lolth's Palace when you were in the Demon Web Pits?
The episode that episode I missed. Remember when I was they were already at a short rest by the time I came back, so I wasn't there for it. No.
How interesting! At the end of that episode, the palace where they all fought Lolth, the webs frayed and splintered, and the piece of rock that the palace was on fell into the bowels of the abyss.
Guys, I think that we have a crossover, and
crossover!
I'm gonna let you know that this fight's gonna suck.
This is very much blocking your path. You guys do have an option. From what you guys can see structurally, most of this palace is still intact. So you could make your way through it, potentially finding an exit to the other side, or you could risk time and go around.
I want to go around. I don't want to. I don't want to fight spiders.
Is over not an option?
If you guys would like to, you can fly over.
Flying in Pinchy again.
The magic school bus starts playing.
Seatbelts, everyone!
But it's incredibly off-key because it's just Pinchy groaning it.
It's in minor key, so it's super sinister sounding.
Seatbelts, everyone!
Please let this be a normal road trip. With the fez?
Yeah, way.
So,
I'll relay all that information to everyone and be like, so, does this goddess that we've interacted with sort of before in the last temple when we were in the Underdark, this is kind of like maybe her main place. Or really, really dedicated reconstruction of it.
Didn't she want to make me her vessel?
Yes. And we kind of killed her matriarch, and we ruined her chance to be able to go to the material planes.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's going to be very thrilled with us. But I am drow, so maybe she'll be like, my child.
Dang it. Sorry.
Oh, like, do you fly with your hand?
There's a mosquito.
Oh.
Marishka, that means that you would have to convince her that you are a drow that she would trust. Would you be able to a deception like that?
I'm a really bad liar.
I know. That's I wouldn't want to say it.
I'm a good
really
liar.
bad at it. We've already had you almost become her vessel, though.
That's
Yeah.
right, and that was really fuzzy because you guys told me I was wearing a cursed necklace.
Yeah, and I had to, like, melt it off of.
Do we really have time for a charade right now? We're on borrowed time.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
I mean, I can fly. We can just go over it.
Yeah.
Or can you turn yourself, or Marishka, or or God, this is going so hard.
Either or is fine.
Can you turn into something flying that can carry people?
Yes.
Would you do that?
Yes, I can. I'm going to turn into a big old birdie.
So you turn into a... What type of bird are you turning into?
I think the biggest is eagle.
Biggest is an eagle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn into an eagle.
Mm-hmm.
As these feathers consume your body. And the eagle you turn into is large, I believe, yes?
I think so, yeah? A little low. Giant eagle 5e.
I believe they are large.
Yep, large beast.
So you'll be able to carry 2 medium creatures.
Can I carry a small one in my talon?
If you would like to,
I
you can do
have the ability to fly myself. I don't need to be carried.
I also can fly.
Puppies.
Please.
I can fly. I too can fly. I would like to be picked up, please.
Well, we should conserve energy where we can.
And I'm just a little guy.
Well, guy.
I don't weigh much.
I'm just a baby. The other side of things is, remember, you do have a guest along with you.
Oh, that's right. He can fly with me, too.
Then we should probably both fly.
I will just kind of settle myself like flat with my wings all spread out for people to get on. Because they're so tiny.
So
I
you're-
cast fly on myself.
Okay, so you cast flying yourself, Jericho. You give yourself the ability to be able to soar through the air. Echo, are you doing the same thing?
I will use Revelation in the Flesh to grant myself fly for 10 minutes and spend a sorcery point.
So
What is that?
Revelation in the Flesh?
Is that a high level aberrant mind thing?
Yeah, it's a level 14 aberrant mind thing where you can spend sorcery points to swim, squeeze through like little 1-inch cracks in a wall, fly, and
Like a
then
little squid.
swimming speed, flying speed, see any invisible creatures within 60
that's
feet of you.
cool. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
It's so fun. It was like the reason I picked this subclass. I was like,
Fucking
if we get
that.
to level 14.
It's fucking horrific.
Just turns into a little squid. Just get anywhere she wants.
No, I just become slimy, it says.
That's even better.
No, it's not. It's worse. It's
You
so
just
much
stick it in here.
worse.
Don't worry about me. Just rub the butter all over.
Echo just turns into the Senator from X-Men 1.
Yep.
Right. So, to clarify, Aladar becomes his human form, or his Eladrin form, at which point he's going on 8's back. Fez is going to join him. Echo and Jericho are going to fly of their own accord. Okay. You may begin to make your way over the palace if you so wish. Okay. Then as you all make your way across the palace, you're able to see below you. The palace is in fact in fairly decent condition. Couple of bits and pieces broken here and there, but other than that, fairly decent condition. As you guys soar over it, below you you're able to see the courtyard, and in the courtyard there is a huge funneled web.
Whoa.
All number of souls are stuck on the outside of this web.
So sorry, friend.
If anybody would like to, you can make an investigation check to look for particular souls.
I had. Oh, is this a one for me or no?
Anybody, investigation check.
Oh, somebody we know is down there.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a double natural 1 for a 23. I mean, technically, I rolled straight roll. It just, I always roll advantage on my screen. That was they were both natural ones.
Love that. I rolled a 3, so in total I got a 9.
That one.
So many not ones. Oh my goodness, 3 not ones.
I got 2.
Not having a good day.
Jericho got 2 double ones.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she got snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
Okay. As you're going over, you guys, the majority of you do see the kind of souls on the outside of this tunnel, and you kind of just avert your eyes. What you cannot see and perceive cannot hold guilt over you. Jericho, you're going to, however, catch the eyes of something. Jericho, very near the mouth of this funnel, there's a being who is about Aladar's height. But where his features are incredibly canine, theirs are quite soft. Very, very sleek features, long, kind of like oval ears. What appears to be very, very tattered, but was once very vibrant and very nice clothing, made of a very fine material. And what appears to be like a very, very thin layer of white fur or hair covering their whole body. They look a bit like a furbolg, if a furbolg suddenly lost all the bulk that they are known for. They look very weary, and they very much look like they've just kind of given up. But that is what you would notice, Jericho. Is there anything you would like to do with that?
Question.
Yes.
Were fur bombs on fresh dirt? Okay. Bran, high or low?
Let's go. Call of Cthulhu rules. Low.
Got a 16. I don't do anything with the information. We are trying to save my son. I need to get out of here. I don't have time for this. Apologies. I don't. If you guys want to do something, that's fine. But she's not saying anything.
We didn't.
We
see
don't see it.
You don't see it, yeah.
None
You're
of
the only
them
one who
see-
saw it.
So you guys pass over the courtyard, and you
I don't know
pass
who
over.
that is.
You pass over the south wall of this place, and after maybe 15 minutes of flying, the other side of this large blockage comes into play. And you guys would be able to see that had you in fact taken the walk around this, due to the width of this place, it would have been an extra day's travel.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
I'm gonna have to use another spell slot because it only lasts 10 minutes for fly.
Okay.
So I use two. I'll blow the another spell slot to get all the way there.
Yeah, I'll spend a sorcery point.
And you're able to come down on the other side of the palace at a healthy distance where there are now no more webs surrounding this. Or you can keep flying forward at this pace. It is up to yourselves what you would like to do there. But you are, however, on the other side of this palace now. Is there anything you guys would like to do from here? No?
Keep heading our way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys keep making your way forwards then, leaving behind this strange blockage to your path. After a while, dense forest starts to appear on either side of you, very quickly closing in until very, very tall conifer trees completely shroud over you. Following the path, you're eventually led to what's the word for it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's also the word for a brand of air freshener. Glade.
Febreze?
Glade. Yes, you're eventually led to a Febreze.
Literally the first one that came to my head, so it popped out.
No, you're led to a glade. And it's a fairly small glade. Big enough that you could set up a camp, but not so big you could set up a camp and do activities. You're talking maybe about 30-foot total diameter. In this glade, there's a very, very dry, winding ditch, which you would understand to maybe have at one point been a river, and a hanging sign. One side of it, the chain completely broken and hanging off, the other one barely hanging on. And a hand-woven arch made from these trees that leads in almost like a tunnel-like fashion forwards through a thick, dense copse of these trees. What would you all like to do? Actually, hold that note. I do apologise about this. While you all consider what to do, I've just had an ADHD brain spur moment and I've realised that I need to use the bathroom. So I'm going to jump to the bathroom and I'll be back.
Go to the bathroom.
I do apologise. Just give me a wee 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah, do consider what you guys want to do here. And I'll be back in a moment. Again, I'm very sorry about this, guys.
You're totally fine, dude.
All
I just had
good.
that. You ever, for anybody that has ADHD, do you ever get the moment where you don't realise you need the bathroom until you really need the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm back in a
All the time
moment.
with teaching. I'll be my last
So-
day. I'll be like, I haven't peed today. Oh, I really gotta go.
Should we set up camp in that Febreze over there?
In the breeze. Yeah, but I bet this camp smells really good. So
fresh.
how long have we been traveling?
Bren didn't say.
Okay, because that depends on if we want to make camp or not. Because if we've been traveling for a
Yeah.
day, then
Yeah, the
We don't
question
wanna
also
take
comes up is
exhaustion.
like, how tired do we get?
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't he saying that if we had gone around, it would have taken a day, but by going over, it was
He said it would have
considerably
taken
less?
an extra day.
Oh, an extra. Oh,
So
Yeah.
we'll have to ask for how long we've been traveling.
Right.
Oh dear.
Um,
Yeah, how long does my wild?
because if we've only been traveling, even for it was like 8 hours, that's not a full day of being awake,
Yeah,
and we're
We
not
go-
spent.
we could go another like 8 hours.
Yeah. I wonder what. I mean, the sign will probably say that the village is that way, but what's the name of the village?
The name of the village is No Hope. Turn back now.
Turn back now. My favorite, like, the echolalia that I get in my head is like a video from like the pandemic that someone posted on TikTok, and it was like Werner Herzog's sad beige clothes for sad beige children, and it was like those like just those very like minimalistic clothing lines for kids.
Mhm.
And they went through the whole thing with the Werner Herzog impression.
That's amazing. I need that in my life.
It's
'cause
so funny. I don't think
Man.
I'll ever be able to find that video again, but I can never just.
Just for my own knowledge, who is the furbog?
we don't know.
We have no clue.
I think it might have been one of the personifications of a season.
Yeah, like
Season?
winter.
Yeah, like we've got Aladar
Oh,
is
yeah.
autumn. I was thinking maybe spring or winter.
Oh.
Might have been that one because Brent specifically compared them to Aladar.
Aladar,
and Tides,
yeah.
and so that's why I'm like, why are you specifically comparing to Aladar?
I'm glad Echo didn't see that because she would have been like, Aladar, do we have to go do that?
Aladar, are we
Aladar,
back
please tell
safe?
me that that's not one of your siblings.
Please. We can always come back somehow. We can just, like,
We'll die.
like kind of die and then come back.
I don't want to die again. It's a lot of work
You've
to
died
come
a
back.
lot in the last couple episodes.
I keep going down to 0 HP.
It's happened quite a few times.
Actually, it's only happened once.
Yeah, I was gonna say it happened the first one when we first saw the Illithids.
You're not
Yeah.
counting the time where she actually died and ended up here too. That's still two. It's weird that I got two
Potato,
nickels.
I mean, 8's up to 3.
That's true.
That's
He was murdered so her soul could be put into Warforged body. It's okay. He just committed war crimes, that's all.
So we got to find out how long we've been traveling, and then we'll go from there. Because if we can keep traveling without taking exhaustion, then we're going to keep traveling.
We saved a whole day of travel going over it too.
Yeah.
Like that's huge.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just depends on, because Brandon said we had saved an extra day of travel, so it's like, how long have we been going?
Yeah, I don't know what that thing was, but like at the same time, I'm like, we really need to get out of here.
My little,
Like we keep
my
getting
little
distracted.
ADHD brain is like, ah, shiny.
Your ADHD didn't see the shiny though.
I know! My little lord.
What's your perception? Oh, it was investigation. It wasn't perception.
investigation.
Yeah, but either way, I've been rolling. Besides that one nat 20, I've been rolling horribly. So
I haven't rolled above a 4.
Yeah, but you've got reliable talent, ho.
No, that's what is that? Is Prodigy's the other one that gives skills, right?
Yeah.
Skill expert.
Expert,
yeah,
skill
skill expert
expert,
you get,
and prodigy.
Yeah, I have expertise and insight, and then I'm proficient in investigation, but I'm dumb. So even with proficiency, it's still only +6. I'm a little dumb.
Look, my stats are exactly where I want them to be, so I'm not gonna get any smarter.
Yeah, the only thing I'll add to is like my con or my dex. Other than that, I'm just like la la la.
See,
Look,
and
I've
I'm
got
all
22
I'm
charisma. I'm good.
all con and dex. I have a +4 in con and a +20, +5 in dex. I can move over anything. I just look at doors, they open.
Exactly.
The last feat I took was athlete because you increase your strength or dex by 1. And if you're prone, standing up only uses 5
Half
feet of
your movement.
movement.
Oh, fine.
And you have your climb speed equal to your walking speed.
Oh,
It's just a
nice.
feat that's got a ton of stuff, and it took my dex to 18, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I fall prone always. So I fall prone so often.
Well, you also got an AC from that too, which is huge.
Yeah, so my
AC
AC is
Oh.
boost.
19.
It's more than Jericho.
Because I have the robes of the archmage, and then the archmagi. That's what it's called. So it's 15 plus dex.
Yeah, I still am in like regular ass studded leather because we haven't found any other armor.
We gotta
No, we
get
gotta
you
get
some
you some
armor.
nice.
We gotta get you some
Yeah.
bling.
Yeah, actually, I only have like attunement wise, I have Cloak of Elvenkind, Rapier of Warning, and the Bracers of Throne. The Bracers of Flying Daggers. I'm level 16 rocking uncommon shit.
We gotta get you an artifact or something.
Yeah.
Tell the DM that the well, he
Hey,
doesn't want to
DM.
give me. I keep finding all his shit, but I keep finding shit for other people.
Cash and prizes for Jericho. We gotta find cash and prizes for Jericho.
Yeah, he gives me a treasure trove and then tells me that it's probably not going to the material plane with me. I'm like, can I just get something?
Also, to my understanding, if I'm remembering right, Abby, the gun that Fez has, we have to earn 25 gold a day. We haven't earned 25 gold ever.
You
No,
have 10,000 gold in the bag of holding right
But-
now.
but
No,
it's not.
every day
We have
to get
it
25.
every day. You have to earn 25 gold.
We have earned like 0 gold, like the whole campaign.
Well, we
We
can say them
Don't make money ever
is going to be interesting.
because we don't run. We have we're loyal customers to one shop, and that shop shows up sometimes.
They
Yep.
also price gouge us.
Mhm.
They do price gouge us. One of them eats glue.
Just for you guys, 'cause, I'm assuming this will happen during previous downtime. I have an oath, the oath bow, but I built my character based off of thrown daggers. So I realized very quickly that I actually can't use it.
Oh no!
So I was wondering if anyone wanted that. It's,
What was it again?
The
It's
oath
called
bow.
the oath bow.
Oh, the oath bow.
When you knock an arrow with this bow, it whispered the Elvish, swift defeat to my enemies. I don't speak Elvish. When you use this weapon to make a range attack, you can use the command word, say swift death to who have wronged me. The target of your attack becomes a sworn enemy until it dies or till the dawn 7 days later. You can have only one sworn enemy at a time. When you make a range attack with your against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on that roll.
You could probably trade it for something, because that's a
Oh.
pretty rare item.
We talking oath bow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't use it, so I was seeing if anyone wanted it.
I mean, I think you could probably know that phrase without speaking Elvish.
Either way, I built my character for the thrown daggers because I have
Yeah.
I have a feat that goes with it. I have sharpshooter that goes with specifically that. So, and I don't have any arrows.
So, thank you very much for allowing me to sate my ADHD fueled need. Have you guys thought about what you want to do here?
We were gonna ask how long were we flying?
So you were flying over the top of that palace. You flew for about 15 minutes solid.
Oh, that's not long at all. We can go for
No,
so
no, no.
much longer.
No,
Yeah, specifically
not long at
5
all.
minutes.
Not
Specifically
not
5 more
long at
minutes.
all. Not long at all. The palace.
But
was-
have we walked at all after that?
No, this is you guys landing. As you land, you can see the pathway ahead of you is starting to form into this little glade with these trees surrounding. There's a little glade ahead of you, and there is like a sign hanging, kind of broken at one side and hanging, swinging from a chain on the other, and the trees almost form like another pathway, but the trees bow in, curving over each other as if to form like some kind of like, almost like a naturally forming tunnel.
What does the sign say?
Would you like to approach it and read it?
Yeah, and I'm still gonna be a bird.
Okay. So you land and you hop forward as a bird.
Yeah.
And it's a bit murky, and it's got like, you know, that green gunky stuff that you get whenever you approach like boggy swampland that's on everything. And as you you bring up your feathers and you wipe it away. What was once a beautifully painted sign, it's got a kind of mountain on it with these beautiful looking conifer pine trees growing and their tips touching, and it says underneath it, Misty Pines.
I'm gonna undo my wild shape because I can't talk to folks if I'm still in. I was like, I'll just stay as a bird for as long as I can. Nah, I'm gonna undo it.
Okay.
This place is called Misty Pines. I've never heard of it before, but
Fez is just sitting on your shoulder now.
I mean, she's got 14 strength. She can carry Fez.
He weighs
Aladar,
75
no.
pounds, so yeah. Sorry, I'm used to you being taller.
Yeah.
Mariska, because you've walked up and you're now at the sign, could you roll me an investigation check, please?
Oh, I'm not good at though. What's gonna be perception?
Unfortunately, no, it cannot. It specifically states investigation.
Oh man, I roll a 7. So total 13.
No, nothing.
I'm so dumb.
No, you're so good at being wise.
What about the rest of you? Fez, you're on Mariska's shoulder. Echo, Jericho, are you guys landing?
Yeah, I'll land. Because I only got like 5 more minutes left, and I'm good.
Okay. So when you guys land, you see Mariska approach this sign, have a look at it. Mariska calls out what's on the sign. What would the three of you like to do?
I'll
I gotta look around.
approach behind her and take a look.
Okay, so Jericho, you're taking a look at the sign as well, so that'd be an investigation check for you. Echo, when you say a look around, are you just having a general look around the place, or are you looking at anything in particular?
I think I'm kind of peeking into the forest, just a little.
Investigation check for you as well, please. Fez, what about yourself?
Take a look around, see if there's anything that catches my eye.
Okay, so for that, it would be a perception check for you, Fez, okay? So Jericho, what did you get in your investigation?
30?
30.
I'm sorry.
You're
Echo,
just so talented, okay?
I'm just so good at it.
Echo, what did you get on your investigation?
So I rolled a 3, so then I spent a sorcery point to re-roll it, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah!
So I have not rolled above a 6 so far today. So
Get
that's
rid
an
of
8
burn
again.
it.
I'm not gonna burn this. This is so pretty.
Abby confirmed as the Will Wheaton of this show.
Yeah, but you said there's a natural 20 coming at some point.
Yeah, a
it's
natural
probably
20
just going to
is
be.
going to happen.
It's going to be at a critical moment. Just watch.
At a critical roll.
Fez, what did you get on that perception? Oh, I'm muted apparently.
Brand, you muted.
Yeah, Bran.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how I muted myself, but apparently I did. Echo, what did you get in your perception check?
Perception is also an 8.
Not Echo, sorry. I meant Fez, that's what I meant there. Fez, what did you get on your perception check?
Dirty 20, actually.
Ooh.
Okay, so Fez, as you look around here, oh, this just fell off the desk for absolutely no reason. A dummy little dum-dum. Fez, as you look around, given a general look around to this place, the sign is in massive disrepair. The chain that it's hanging from was not broken because of like sheer force or cut or anything. It's rusted right through and just eventually given way to the weight.
They have not been maintaining this place.
That's kind of a common theme here.
Jekyll? Jericho?
Hi.
Oh no!
It was me the entire time!
Jericho, with your investigation check, as you go and look at this sign, you see there's more on this sign. The way that certain things fall into place, that the sign is being masked. There's an illusion over it. And the moment you can kind of make out there's an illusion, you tilt the right way, you can see it. The sign looks very much like the sign that's here, but it has extra little things carved onto it. Depictions.
Like Thieves' Cant?
No, not like Thieves' Cant. Images. Depictions of smiles. With
Absolutely not.
like no nose, no eyes, no other features, just the mouth smiling, but like open tooth smiling, like, and also scrawlings of what is maybe like a name or perhaps a title, but a lot of the scrolls overlap with each other. But with that 30 you can make out two words. You can make out the word blood and you can make out the word Jack.
You see, and Marissa's kind of standing and looking at it, and I kind of get it to the side, and I just kind of lightly tap your shoulders and guide you into the angle so that you can see it as well. Do you see that as well?
The moment that
I
it's
see it
pointed
now?
out to you, Mariska, the moment it's pointed out, yes, you can see it.
Blood Jack. I'm gonna guess that's a target. Does not sound like a nice fellow. Usually when you combine blood with a name, it usually means that they spill a lot of it.
Mariska, the nicest persons we've met use teeth as a currency.
Yeah.
And then tried to kill us.
And then we had to kill them. They were one of our targets, so clearly this must be one of our targets, whoever this Blood Jack fellow is.
Well, I've got great news. The wood's totally safe. I checked.
Okay, I will trust you on that.
Nothing gets past me.
That's the gal who was stuck in a nautiloid for 100 years.
Says
Nothing
the
gets past
girl
this
who
one.
walked into the apocalypse.
Oh, heck, honey.
Please.
Nothing gets
Everything
past me.
Everything is perfectly fine. It's like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Nothing goes over my head.
I will catch it.
My reflexes are too fast.
Most things go over my head because I'm 3 feet tall.
Well, technically now you're on Mercy's shoulders.
Yeah. So you are a little over 6 foot then. She's like 6'4", I think is what I said her at. Oh. If you count the height of your torso, you're probably like 7.5 feet then.
Ooh.
Tallest in the
Giant.
group right now.
Exactly.
I mean, I've also ridden on like Hallie's shoulders, so I've definitely been taller.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah. Winry is
improvement.
taller than even Warforge 8. Well, off we go!
Wee.
But so carefully, so aware of our surroundings. My
dramatically
passive
aware.
perception of 25 is working overtime right now.
You don't have to worry about that. I checked.
Echo, I love you. Echo, I love you. But I never turn my senses off.
Okay. So Jericho, Mariska, you guys have seen this. Echo, you're looking down this. You're looking down this pathway through this tunnel through the forest. When Jericho is showing Mariska, do you also look back?
No, I want to make
No,
sure.
you're just devoted wholeheartedly.
I want to make sure that the woods stay safe.
Okay.
No.
Then, in that case, are you guys moving forward into Misty Pines? Or is there anything else you would like to do here? Or would you like to turn around and go back?
I mean, I could talk to the trees. I've got speak with plants prepared. Don't know how much they'll be able to tell us, but
They just start screaming.
There is,
Kill me!
there is the constant sound of
I've seen.
creaking and groaning trees swaying in the breeze.
They might be cranky.
I've dealt with cranky trees before. They're not that bad. I'll go talk to a tree.
So sorry, Mariska. So
Yeah.
all the names are there. I'm just like they're all blended in. Echo
Blending
is
together.
all is Echo. Mariska,
That's right.
just to confirm, you are casting Speak with Plants and Animals? Is
Yeah.
that what it's called? Talk with Plants?
It's just speak with plants or speak with animals, but I'm
Speak
doing
with
speak
plants,
with
right?
plants.
You're doing Speak with Plants, okay.
Yeah.
So Speak with Plants allows you to speak to them and you can understand them, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Become buddies. Oh, no,
The
they can
moment
still be
you
mean,
cast
but-
that, you hear. The trees are all repeating some kind of rhyme. Over and over again.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the canister.
No.
Ah.
What you can hear is, take a step into my den, along my crooked path. My crooked house awaits beyond the show of my crooked wrath. My crooked sense of humour might not be to your taste. Don't worry though, I'm sure I'll find a way to put a crooked smile on your face.
It is the crooked man.
I think it might be the crooked man.
Because I remember you talking about the crooked man on one of
Crooked
our
man.
sessions, and you said you
don't
can't
want to do the
rhyme. Crooked man.
Jericho, you're muted. We didn't hear any of this. We just saw you speaking really excitedly.
We talked about this like 3 weeks ago. That's so. Oh no.
I'm scared.
I will repeat. A's probably like, that's creepy, but she'll probably like try to sing it to like a happy tune.
See, totally
We're gonna
safe. They just want us to smile.
Does it to the theme
Okay.
of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Yeah. Probably not going to be so fun, but hooray! Also, hello, trees. You don't have to say that if you don't want to.
They just keep repeating that. All you hear from the trees over and over is this haunting rhyme.
They're really, really set on that rhyme. Oh, into the den we go!
We
You just make your
But
way
so
forward.
carefully!
But
so
oh,
carefully!
So carefully.
Carefully. It's
Oh.
safe.
What is the likeliness we can do it quietly as well?
I've got Pass Without a Trace prepared.
Please?
I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Pass Without a Trace is cast. You have plus 10 to your stealth checks, everybody.
Okay. All
Which
right.
is so coincidental.
Do you want to?
Because I'm
know?
gonna need a stealth check.
Do you want to know how much I'm adding to my roll right now?
How much?
So much.
2000.
25
25.
for this roll, and I have advantage.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a friggin' 5! Golly!
Jericho
I rolled above a 10.
Jericho
Hey.
is so the sneak. Fez, what did you get?
So I'm wearing scale mail.
But you're on my shoulder!
I am on your shoulder, but I'm wearing scale mail, which gives me disadvantage.
Oh no, would you roll?
Well, my first roll was a 19.
Yeah.
My second one was only one of those numbers. And it wasn't the 9.
Is that another nat 1?
I now won my stealth roll.
This session is cursed. Alright, okay. Jericho, what was your total?
I rolled another double nat 1.
Wow.
Holy crap!
That's
How
a
many
total
nat
of
ones are we
seven.
going to wind up with?
7
But-
nat 1s.
It's reliable talent, so it's a 10. So it's a 35?
Yeah, it's a 35.
It's a 35.
I love that.
Okay, so a 35 from Jericho. Jericho is the wind. Echo, what did
You guys don't know where I went.
28.
Jericho doesn't even know where Jericho went.
I've been lost for a long time, guys.
Mariska, what did you roll?
I mean, in total I got an 18, but if I've got Fez on my shoulder and he's going go 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 go, I feel like I should take his
I
check.
will say you will roll with disadvantage as well.
Okay.
God, I'm so bad at fucking up everyone else near me.
It's
Okay, so
funny.
that one was higher, so in total 18.
Okay.
Maybe I can help you a little bit, Fez, with my 18.
With a nat 1, mine's a 14, so.
That's still not
Terrible?
bad. That's still not bad.
Well, it's because I got passed without a trace, so.
Well, I mean, my 18 is because I've got...
Yeah.
I would be an 8 if it wasn't for Fez.
I mean, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know how to tell you this, Fez, but Jericho didn't roll a nat 1 and get 35 alone. They're
Yeah.
also got everybody's got passed without a trace, buddy.
They would have only gotten a 25 without it.
I know, right? It would have only been a measly 25.
A little itty bitty 25.
My barbarian laughs at your 25 stealth check.
Ninja. I am one with the shadows.
One with the shadows throws up a towel and runs out the room. Whee!
And you guys actually believe the towel I'm gone.
Dude, I tried that on my dog.
Guys, where'd
She
Jericho
freaked
go?
out.
We did.
Yeah.
I did it to Astrid once. I was doing that with a towel and it, like threw it up, then ran out of the room, and there was just silence for about 5 seconds where Astrid just went, "Bye,"
Oh, cute.
because that's what she
That's
does.
so cute.
Okay, so this little tunnel through the forest is not that long. You're talking 30 seconds at most, but it winds and curves round. When you come out the other side, you're looking down this little kind of like less cobblestone walkway and more like a well-tread footpath. So it's formed like a natural like dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes downhill, down into what you can see as a small village. No more than 50 buildings here. You can see a couple of ones that are fairly commonplace and standard, and you can tell what they are from kind of the makeup of them. A tavern, what appears to be the remains of a church. There is like a smithy, a tannery. From the kind of look of an area, you can see there was maybe like a marketplace. The rest is all these little kind of cottage-esque houses. You can also see this path winds through this village and then up to a hill beyond the village. And on top of it there sits a manor house with a wrought iron fence and gate surrounding its land. At the entrance to the village, there's like a little cobblestone wall wrapped around the village and this little kind of wooden archway on it, and hanging from the archway you can see a small item. From this distance you can't be entirely sure what it is. It's long, maybe about yay long, and it looks like it's a kind of bone color, you know, like a kind of off-white. What would the party like to do here?
Where we want to go. Keep sneaking.
Keeping sneaking?
Big sneaky.
Okay.
Okay.
Most of us are.
Hey,
One of us is our maraca.
We're trying, okay?
You're not wrong.
You guys are
But did you have to say it?
you guys are doing the equivalent of like the Dunedain Rangers marching through the woods, and then like there's Fez, who's essentially become the walking accompaniment to a guy in a green mask going, "They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat."
Pez has a song in his head that he doesn't realize is actually him singing out loud.
I bet you Fez would be a Jimmy Buffett fan.
Yeah, but he's singing Margaritaville, but he's singing it sad because now it's about just a depressed dude at a chain restaurant.
I bet you Fez is the kind of Jimmy Buffett fan that thinks Jimmy Buffett wrote Escape. Oh god. Fez is the reason I get up in the morning. Anyway. Where was I going? Yes. These are moving forward, stealthing again. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue down this pathway, you can use your same stealth rolls from before. Eventually,
If we didn't like ours.
you can roll it again if you would like to, or you can use the roll that you just made. It is your call.
Do I
will
risk
allow
it, guys? Because it'll still be disadvantage because I got maracas on my shoulder.
Why don't you put maracas down?
Because I don't want to
With a minimum 35 that I can get, minimum 25 that I can get. Can I help Pheasant in any way because of how proficient I am with stealth to like help him out with keeping his armor from jingling?
I rolled so much better.
Not
I rolled a
really,
26
no,
instead.
not with scale. No, not really.
I rolled a lot better. I rolled a 26 this time, even at disadvantage.
Nice.
Well, an 18 and a 16. Finally, something good. So now it just
Sorry,
looks like
forgive
there's
me.
floating maracas.
Forgive me a moment, I'm just writing something down and then I'll get your results, okay?
Cool. Sneaking to the middle. But we're gonna fight Cricket Jack, who's probably also Jack the Ripper.
What a song! What a song!
A song.
Okay, so everybody stealth checks, that re-rolled them.
26.
26,
Yeah.
20.
20. Fez, are you and Mariska sharing the same rolls, or?
No, I didn't get it at one.
Okay, see, there you go.
I got a
But it was
17.
a 2.
Hey,
You can only go up from the nat ones.
that's true. Or you get the biggest risk is just rolling another nat one, which
Exactly.
Jericho?
But you know, you're
39?
39.
yeah. But that means you rolled a 4?
A 14. I got a 14.
Oh, that's right. Plus 25. Ooh.
So,
40's considered like legendary.
at this point, you guys are now able to get down to the archway that leads into the village. What you can all see now is that this item hanging down from the arch is a scroll suspended by some kind of red string.
what does it say?
Who wants to read it?
I'll read it because I've got comprehend languages.
Okay.
So, if it's in something I can't speak or read, I'll cast that.
Is Echo a ritual caster?
No,
Oh.
but it's just a first level spell.
Echo, you take it and you unroll it, and there are 4 lines of writing on it.
I'll cast comprehend languages.
Oh, it's in common, don't worry.
Oh, all right. I won't do that.
But as you unravel it, you hear, all of you will hear the words being spoken as it's undone. And the voice is leering, sinister. It says, "Take one step into my den to start my crooked game, but know that if you lose, you'll have nobody else to blame."
Wonder if we can talk it out.
You know, we did try that with Jones, and that didn't work
Oh,
out.
that almost worked.
It
Almost.
got pretty close to working.
That's true.
There's nothing wrong with trying.
And I mean, if he likes games, like, we could play chess.
I'm really good at cheating.
There you go.
I'm good at talking and being very observant of danger.
I am good at healing us if we get hurt.
I have a pipe bomb.
Found the source of
that.
Boom. I'll clip it later. I'll do that. Let me get the time.
I just mark it for myself for when it goes on YouTube.
I find that most problems are solved with high explosives.
We love it.
Honestly, the track record it's pretty close
You
to
guys haven't
100%.
You guys haven't blown anything up with that while Jericho's been here, though.
That's good. We died.
Yeah, we died. We can't blow anything up yet. Although I was hoping Fez would drop a pipe bomb when we were over Loth Temple just for kicks and giggles.
It wouldn't have done enough.
Fez
I
just,
know.
Fez just driving by with the old Hardy Boys salute. 4 for 4, baby! 4 for 4! So I need to specifically ask this question, guys. Upon Echo reading this, upon hearing the voice of this figure, Jack, who wants to cross the threshold? And who wants to turn around?
I was like, I would like to go.
Let's do it.
Cross the threshold.
Yeah, we have to go forward. Backwards isn't an option. We have there's no other paths for us. Unless we want to make a deal and they don't.
So,
We do things the hard way with maximum effort.
everybody going forward?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then as you all step forward, a sharp pain will flare into you on the back of your hand. And on the back of your hand, that smile that was on the the sign back at the beginning is going to appear on your hand. And the worst part about it is it looks just like a. I'd say it looks like something that was carved there. But it's not. You can touch it and you can feel it's not a wound. It's just like some kind of thing that looks like that. And as you all step in and begin your path on this route, we're going to take our 15-minute break there. Okay, so for those in part 2, I understand that it is something that people have expressed that they like a little bit of warning on. So, trigger warnings for going forward. Potential bloody scenes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking excessive levels of gore. We're not verging into Hellraiser territory here. But you know,
Yeah.
if you've ever seen like a slasher film, like that, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go on a 15-minute break there, folks. Don't go anywhere, and we will see you after our break. Hi there, folks, and welcome back for part 2 of our lovely session of To the Skies. Do forgive the multiple chewing faces people were eating. Specifically me, there's still like a bit of, like a little cube of diced chorizo like in the back of my mouth, and I'm just like nom nom.
That's for later.
we came back in, and I'm like, in mid talk. I'm like, you're up in my gum line, sucker, but I'm gonna get you. I love it when they hide from me. Ooh. I don't talk to my food, I promise.
I'm starting to doubt that.
I mean, there was one time where I got like a lobster roll last time I was in Tennessee, and I was so hungry, but I was also a little bit like, you have a little bit to drink, and then it's like the hot sun, and you're kind of like, woo. So I was a wee bit toasted from that, and then I was about to take a bite out of this, and I quoted the fat Scottish guy from Austin Powers, and I was like, get in my belly, because there's not enough
Valid one though,
because there's not enough stereotypes about Scottish folk, right? I just had to enforce one. We left off with the party stepping foot into this little decrepit village. So
nice little smiley face on the back of her head.
oh no, you don't have a smiley face, you just have the smile.
Oh, just a smile.
Just a smile. So the path that you're on takes you through the village.
Mm-hmm.
There's no activity as far as you can see. The houses are all in a state of general disrepair, but we're not talking like broken windows or anything. We're talking like chipped stone and rotted wood. All the doors are closed. How would you guys like to proceed? Like, is there particular points in this village you want to look at, or are you simply passing through?
Big house. Big house.
I think just passing through.
We gotta find his lair. We gotta enter his lair for his game.
We gotta play the game.
So you guys want to
we
just
need to figure out the rules of the game first.
Play the game. Who cares about the rules?
Or we do that.
That's all I ever wanted. As you get closer to the house, Fez is just like, wasting away today in Margaritaville. Okay, so you guys just pass through. You're not stopping anywhere in this village. Going straight through, straight up towards the iron gates that lead on to.
Do we notice anything as we're going? Like any clues?
That would all depend. Are you looking?
I mean, it's always looking. It's the person who looks and touches stuff.
I like the idea that 8 doesn't have to blink when they're 8, so Mariska doesn't blink, they just walk around like this. Like that creepy girl from Frankenweenie.
Exactly. All the time.
Okay, in that case, 8/ Mariska.
Yeet.
I will allow you here's your options. You can either take your passive perception, or you can make an investigation check.
Passive perception. It's a 25.
Passive perception 25. As you're moving through, you never catch a glimpse of anybody.
Okay.
But every now and again you'll see as if like the curtains in a window seem to just flick a little bit. Or you'll hear the sound of like a rusted metal peephole closing very slightly on a door.
This is creepy. To the big house.
Continuing on your way up to the big house then, yeah? before you get to the doors of the big house, you get to the gate leading into its grounds. On the gate, there is a letter waxed in place by a deep crimson coloured wax.
Blood.
blood, and death.
Death.
So, do you want to proceed in any particular way from there?
I got the letter.
You take the letter.
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to do with that letter? You open it.
Yeah. And then I die. Okay.
As you open it, scratched on the... Not scratched, sorry. Written on the letter, but as if it's been written with the tip of a finger, is the digit 1. And the voice speaks again, and as it speaks, it's as if you can watch it being written in deep red ink. And it said, "There was a little lad. Let's call him Little Jack. He had a pair of pretty wings upon his little back."
Take a feather. My wings.
Okay.
Wrap it in the letter. I don't know.
Nothing happens. You take this feather, you fold it in in the letter, and you fold it up, and you wrap it up back up. Nothing happens to the gates.
You think Jack's a fallen angel?
Do you think he flew over the gate?
I'll fly over the gate. I'll spend a
Fly-
sorcery
You
point.
fly over the gate, absolutely untouched, and land on the other side.
Is there a letter with a number 2 on it over there? Is this a scavenger hunt? Are we doing treasure? Oh, Teddy's gonna be pissed.
Is there a letter like on the door?
That would be an investigation check to see.
Oh,
Go look at the door.
I'm looking at the door. That's a 10.
Oh no!
You can't. You don't see a letter on the door.
I don't see a letter on the door. I'm at the door. I don't see a letter.
I'm at soup.
I'm at soup.
Fez.
Why are you at soap?
Jericho, Mariska, what would you guys like to do?
Do you two want to go over?
Yes, please.
Yeah, we should go.
I'm gonna football carry Fez and fly him over. I'll go and I'll grab Jericho and fly her over.
I would also
Whee!
like uppies.
I'll
They're
do like
fun,
a
aren't they?
Princess Carrie.
Oh, thank you, Doc.
Fly over Fez, then you fly back over, you grab Jericho, and you fly over Jericho. And it is at this moment that a little breeze picks up, and the gate creaks open slightly.
God. We forgot to check that, didn't we?
Well, normally they just open when I look at them. I didn't know that worked over here too.
So we didn't consider the fact the gate was unlocked.
Hang on, I forgot my
that
jelly
was
beans.
immediately not on our list of things.
Let's see. Let's
I
see
would
if
like
the
to point.
door's
I would like
unlocked.
to point out it wasn't even like it wasn't even checked. It was just
No,
yeah.
it wasn't.
There's a letter strapped to the gate. Ah, the gate must be booby trapped.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna try to open the door then.
Okay.
The doors will be trapped.
The door opens.
All right, game time, Jack.
Is there a letter out here
There's
in
no.
the yard? Okay.
No. Echo, as you open up the front door, it takes you into the entranceway to a large manor house. This entranceway has like one of those like staircases that comes down and then splits into two and wraps round, and in the centre of it has that little table where they have like a wee vase full of flowers and all that kind of posh shit.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of flowers, there's just a letter there.
Get verse.
Get first.
Jack is dropping bars over here.
My name's Jack, and I'm here to say the door
Had
was
wings and
unlocked
they've gone
anyway.
Hey!
Oh.
Oh!
Hey, Macarena.
I'm gonna walk up behind Echo as she's opening the letter, just to make sure she's safe.
Okay.
High
I
protection
would
mode
bet this
now.
guy is going to be so nice.
You open
He's
this,
smiling.
you open this up,
Smiling.
and again there's like with a finger, a scrawled to. And the words form as they're spoken again. However, inside the house, it echoes. He used to love to fly above the forest top, but then his fun took a crooked turn when his wings decided to stop. And at that point, the door shuts.
Open.
Does not open.
Now it's locked.
I have a feeling we're supposed to be in here.
Now, to describe this entrance chamber to you, you've got a single door on the left wall. You've got a corridor to the right, and you have beneath each of the curvature of the stairs a door on either side. Okay, so there's 4 doors on the ground floor. Okay, sorry, no, that's incorrect. In between the two curvatures of staircase, behind this little table, there's a set of double doors. So in total, you have 5 sets of doors here, or 5 ways to go. 1 on the left, a corridor on the right, and 3 doors on the wall directly opposite you. You also have an upstairs which has like a wraparound mezzanine walkway around this area.
I know. Masquerade!
I have Joanna going on from.
I love that.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that whenever somebody describes a staircase that comes down and splits into 2 curvatures, I'm glad I'm not the only one that immediately goes, masquerade, paper faces.
I still remember my alto harmony to that song.
That's
I wanna play that.
That was my favourite musical ever to do. Was Phantom.
Great.
It was
Haunted
a fun
houses and
one.
musicals. Are we exploring my personal backstory now?
It was just a great amount of joy I got from walking up to the musical director and him going, "Do you know your range?" and just going like, "I'm a 4 octave."
Yeah.
Watching them weep with happiness.
What's your weakest? I'm not entirely comfortable with anything below a mid bass, but I can go all the way up to a high F.
You're like, so how does Christine Daae sound?
Not quite that high. Although I can pull off Defying Gravity to Idina Menzel's key with no hassle. Everybody looks at me and assumes I've got the deepest, graveliest voice, and I'm like, no, bitch, I learned opera. Although, funnily enough, when you're singing in a metal band, there's actually a lot of different opera techniques that are actually incredibly helpful for you.
Yeah.
Dave Draymond learned classical singing before he went into. He actually also learned Jewish. There's a specific type of singing that they use in like. I don't want to say choir because it sounds like it's too plain. Jewish religious singing. There's a particular type of singing they do, and he did that, and then went into classical training, and then he joined Disturbed, and well, we all know Dave Draymond now. Sorry, I love fanboying about Dave Draymond. He's like my idol. You know at the start of Down with the Sickness that do you know how that came about? Do you know how that came about? It was just meant to be but the mic stopped working, so it cut in and out, and they just kept it. Anyway, right, so the decor here is fairly plain, right? The fanciest part of the decor here would be the wooden panelled walls and there's a kind of vague design on the wooden floor. Okay? Very kaleidoscopic in shape, like, interlocking little different geometric shapes that form a symmetrical pattern. The panelled walls have little carvings on them. The carvings, again, are fairly simplistic. Yeah, other than that, there's nothing really major descriptive without rolls being made. So what would you guys like to do now that you are here?
Any smiles?
Make me an investigation check.
Oh, man. Real quick, do I have guidance on myself? Okay.
You can always tell when 8 is getting sick and tired and not rolling well, because they're just like, haha, guidance!
Yeah, well, I rolled a 1, so...
8 nat 1s.
Oh, we've not rolling good tonight.
We're gonna set
Yeah.
a record today, guys.
We have
Total 11.
We've been playing for a total of
2 hours.
just under 2 hours playtime.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 8 nat 1s. 8 nat 1s.
8!
We going deep, y'all. So what was the
total
total?
11.
You got total of 11. No, you don't see any smiley faces, I'm afraid. No smiles.
No smiles for me.
What of the rest of you?
Finding treasure and scavenger hunts would probably be up Jericho's alley. So I think she's looking for clues.
Okay.
You started that in your accent.
Investigation check.
I am really excited about. Well, you missed it. So Jericho actually has a tattoo on her arm. It's a tally mark, and it says J and T. And there's 6 tallies now against 4. And she was talking crap to Teddy during the sending, saying, "I got one more
Cute.
Ooh, that was a good roll.
Yay.
It's a 32.
A 32. So as you look around these different, this little area, and you kind of take a peek up the stairs, look around the different doors, the doors have all got titles, names of where they lead to. The one on the left wall, there's the little plaque on the door reads, Bathhouse. Working clockwise around, it comes to the one in the kind of like underneath the left staircase. It says theatre.
Let's go back.
And as I notice these things, I'll just call them out to you guys.
The double
This one says best house.
the double doors that are behind the table in the centre, that says main house. The ones on the right side, underneath the right staircase, the plaque there reads garden. The corridor has no door, so you can't tell what's down there as of yet.
This one says bathroom. This one says theatre. This one. There wasn't a lot of Broadway on Fresh Start.
Just that one tour that went viral For
This
the
one says
weekend.
main house. That I can't see that one yet. Oh, garden.
You like gardens,
Gardens are pretty.
although I don't imagine Jack has a very pretty garden. But he did fly over treetops, so maybe the garden has trees.
Do you think the garden's where he died?
Perhaps at least where he crashed.
Jack, did you die in the garden?
Are you speaking out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. As you speak out loud, you just hear the sound of like a little kind of, not like a child, but like a chuckle. And then from upstairs, the sound of a door creaking open.
I think that's a good sign.
All right.
Oh, really? Because that kind of sounded ominous, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh no, it's very ominous, but you know.
But
Well,
we gotta
work
follow
on.
the ominousness.
Valid.
Will, the arm hanging from like your ceiling caught me so off guard during that description.
This has been here the whole time.
I know. It just-
But we're just now seeing it. I didn't notice until Abby pointed it out.
Yeah, no,
Same.
this used to be. I used to have a roommate that lived in this room, and he put that there when he realized the paint was peeling on his ceiling. It's
That
been
is-
there for like 5 years.
Amazing.
So you're making your way upstairs then, from what I'm hearing here, Echo.
Should we?
I'm going with her.
Let's
I'm
go.
not letting her go alone. But as we're going
Yeah.
up, Jack, what are the rules of the game so that we can actually play?
The voice echoes around. The rules of the game be simple, so hear my crooked words. You have to find out Jack before he finds you.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I'm reading the rhyme wrong. It's the wrong rhyme. Ignore that rhyme. I'm reading the wrong rhyme.
I'm coming to find you. Okay.
I'm imagining Jack saying all of this right now.
Oh, right, I've read the
hold on,
wrong
I-
bit. Go
I
back.
got to the wrong
That's
bit.
it.
You're at the wrong point.
Everyone
in the
make a
script.
wisdom
Hold on.
save. Everyone make a wisdom save. You forgot what I said.
I got my notes mixed up.
I'm really paranoid now. You've got me worried. Sorry. I had it in my head a minute ago. The rules of the game be simple, so here my crooked tongue. That's it. The rules of the game be simple, so hear my crooked tongue. Follow only where Jack's voice speaks and not where wings are hung.
Not well either.
To anybody who is a fan of the Monday campaign, they all just went, "Ah!"
Just picturing, like, this place where it's like, oh, this is the angelic place, and then they go in and they just find like angels' wings hung over, like doors, all like the feathers just slowly falling off. Well, I think then going towards the door where the giggling was coming from is a good sign.
That sounds like that's following the rules.
When we get to the door, though, I'm going to be like, Jack, is it this one? Your voice coming from in there?
It feels like cheating, but
So
if
the
he
door
answers-
is creaked open a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The door. So of all the doors that you go upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
the mezzanine has two doors that lead away from it. One on the left, one on the right. The one on the right is creaked open a little bit.
Do we go to the right, Jack?
No answer.
Jack, part of the game is we have to follow your voice. Are there wings over the right door or the left door?
The wings of the theater.
Oh.
The curtains, the wings.
Oh.
There are no depictions of wings on this door or around about it.
Probably means we can't go in the corridor either, because that would be like the right wing of the house.
Yeah.
And you go through a corridor.
On the door
Right?
here, on this door.
Sorry, no, the downstairs corridor is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about these.
Oh
ones
right,
here.
okay, cool, okay.
Yeah.
So would that leave that's the washroom, the garden?
Going by your logic, if you're saying that you can't go into the wings of the house, you wouldn't be able to go through the door that says bathhouse. You wouldn't be able to go down the corridor to the right. If you also adopt Abigail's logic, you wouldn't be able to go into the door underneath the left staircase, which would take you to the theatre, and that would just leave the main house and
The garden.
The garden.
And not the upstairs mezzanine ones either. Yeah? Is that being included?
So they're on the if you take it like cardinal directions, bathhouse door being on the west wall, corridor with no depictions or signage being on the east wall. Upstairs, the two doors upstairs would be on the north facing wall, so they would not be attached to, as you would call, the wing walls. They'd be attached onto the face wall.
Okay. That can help narrow it down a little bit at the least. Do we want to go in the open door since it's not part of a wing of a house? And we heard chuckling.
But sound as any other idea. I feel like it's a bit follow your gut, Mariska.
You know, I don't know if my gut is the one to go with. Because you're the one who's very good at figuring things and treasure hunts and that kind of stuff.
Yes, but you've led us the right way many, many times. Me finding stuff is only secondary to that. If you need a clue, I will get it for you, but I think that you should lead. Unless First Mate wants to do it. But I just know that she had the hard night.
Bez, what do you think?
If he says don't go where wings are hung, I think that the idea of not going to the theater is a good idea, because in theaters, not only are there wings, they're usually fake, and some of them are literally hung on ropes.
Yeah.
So now we're talking figuratively and literally.
Right. I mean, it's a riddle and it's poetry. That shit is full of metaphors.
Yeah.
I think he's in the garden.
So I guess, is there any garden things that could have something to do with wings?
Birds, bugs,
Uh,
plants have names.
But more importantly, what did he tell us to follow?
Voice.
His tongue.
Oh. Well, he said heed his tongue, but
Eat his crooked tongue. Yeah.
yeah. But we're supposed. It said. He specifically said where Jack's voice speaks. That's where we're supposed to go. I wonder, do any of these? I wonder if maybe like one of them is like a dining room, because they haven't opened all the doors. There's a dining room that could talk about.
I mean, there is the main house. He might be just in the main house.
That's true.
There is a plant called Devil's Tongue.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like we keep coming back to the garden. I kind of think that that might be a good place to start.
Okay. I like gardens, and I can talk
Let's
to the
check the garden.
plants.
And you could talk to the plants!
I
You
could
can
ask
talk
them
to
for
the plants.
clues. To the plants.
Been
Their
such great
tongues.
conversationalists today.
So going to the garden?
If Mariska can talk to plants, Pheasant, can you talk to metal?
It's not that talkative. There's a god that sometimes talks through it, but he doesn't talk much either.
That's
Somebody
normal.
needs to homebrew a spell called Talk with Machine.
Talk metal.
Alright, fine, I'll do it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It would make sense. I'm a machine cultist. That's baseline tech priest of Mars. I should at least have speak with Toaster.
Praise the
brave little
Omniscient.
toaster. To the gardens, then.
For the first time ever, Brave Little Toaster, the D&D special.
Brave Little Toaster 5e.
Brave Little Toaster was a great movie.
But also terrifying.
So scary.
So
That
good.
and
but
All Dogs
so
Go to Heaven
creepy.
scared me so bad.
Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Winter, or Enchanted Christmas.
Oh my gosh, the organ.
The Black
Curry.
Cauldron.
Oh,
Oh
so,
my
God,
so
like-
terrifying.
Yes.
I was not allowed to watch it because he looked like a demon. But I did watch
I
All
was-
Dogs Go to Heaven where there is dog hell.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I wasn't allowed to watch the Black Cauldron because he looked like a demon. However, talking dogs coming back from the dead.
And
So that was
and
A-okay.
dog devil.
Yeah.
Okay. Literal
Got
depictions
him.
of the devil from the Bible.
Look, I know you're trying to ruin me with power and friendship and all, but I am the devil from the Bible.
The Bible.
it just sounds like my childhood. Like my mum was an Irish Catholic. Like that was my shit. I told my mum I was playing D&D for a living, and my mum's literal words were, "Oh God, Brandon, no, not that silly devil game when you were younger." And I was like, funnily enough, Mum, this campaign has featured almost no devils. Plenty of summoning though. My mum now understands what the game is about and finds it incredibly funny.
I love it.
Righty, so you are heading to the garden then.
Yeah.
Okay, you push open the doors into the garden and you're met with that sickly, cloying, sweet smell of decay, decomposing vegetation, flora and fauna and such. There is in the middle of it like a little pond with like one of those little like gazebos in the middle of it. With 4 little walkways made of stepping stones. The water's a kind of murky brown colour. Hasn't been taken care of in a while. And like little fairy lights, there's little garlands hung all around the kind of canopy that forms over this little gap in the structure. What would you all like to do?
Look for clues.
I think there's another
Yeah,
letter.
I'll get it on that.
I'm gonna open up my mind using the free use of detect thoughts that I get. And just thinking creatures around. Try to see.
Okay. There are no psyches nearby to speak to. For you, Echo.
Other plants that are not dead.
There are some weeds.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hello, weed.
Okay, you speak to them. Again, all you get is the poem from before, that rhyme.
Look, I know you like the rhyme and everything, but is this the right place to find Jack, or do we need to go to a different room?
They don't answer. Now, Jericho, did you say that you were doing something there?
Looking for clues?
You're just looking for clues. That would be an investigation check, please.
31.
21?
31.
31. It comes across your eye And it's only as it catches your eye and you hear the door creak shut behind you that you understand that you have stepped foot into it. The garlands that are hung around
Are they like wings?
the canopy, what could be mistaken for me like a bunting with little, decorative pieces of paper, is many dozens of dead pixies.
Thanks. And I think it's just like that. Jericho looks up and you're trying to talk to the weed, and I kind of lift your chin and I just slowly say, wings.
And they're hung. Well, out of all the rooms we could have picked, we managed to find the wrong one. First try.
I mean, we're very good at that.
And you're all going to feel a little, twinge of pain on the back of your hand, as in the smile of the mouth, a red X appears on one side.
Uh-oh. We don't have a lot of chances.
How many
We-
chances do you think we have?
I think that we might have to split up. We all go into the wrong room and again and again and again. We're going to lose the game. We have to... I don't think we can all go in the same room together. If we are all wrong, we lose all our chances.
We could each all take a room and just be like, all right,
We might have to.
dibs on the theater.
You know what? The bathhouse just sounded kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. I think did we eliminate the bathhouse?
I don't think we did.
Well, it might be the left wing of the house,
But clearly the dead pixies show that those
Yeah.
rules mean nothing.
exactly. We were trying to think so hard about it.
We were being
Jack's
so
just there like,
smart. We were being
I
so
think
smart.
our process of elimination was pretty fucking good there.
So
though.
solid.
I know.
Like if there was a puzzle there, we were like that was an option.
It was a very good idea.
There was no way we were gonna know there was dead pixies in there.
I mean, it's literally it. Unless, and again, I say this knowing full well that now this is probably what's going to happen. Unless you've done that very stereotypical D&D party thing of like, okay, I'm going to open the door, and then I'm going to look in the room. I'm not entering the room, I'm going to look in the room. What do I see? Unless you do that, some of these things you won't know. Some of them you will. Some will be obvious, some of them won't. It's just the name of the game.
So we'll split up.
All right.
We'll each take a room. I'm
I'll
gonna
go to the giggle
cast.
room.
I'm gonna cast. What was I gonna cast? I'm gonna cast the telepathic band. So as
So
long
we can hear the screams of our companions. as they're
exactly.
murdering.
So yeah, as long as we're on the same plane of existence, we can talk to each other for the next hour.
All right. Let's make good use of it, and I'll go to a room. I'm gonna go to the giggle room.
Theta.
As you all split off to go to your individual rooms, a voice will speak. 3 strikes is all you get before the game is through. The one you seek might turn his crooked blade and eyes on you.
So we should open the door one at a time because we want to save as many of these chances as possible. So if one of us finds the room first, we want to try and not waste chances, right? Yes? I'm very good at game.
Yeah,
Sounds fair to me.
we'll just be
Yeah.
like, okay, so now this person is going into this room.
Yes. We don't all open the door at the same time because if we
Yeah.
all lose our chances and we're down to one each.
Right.
But we'll just stand outside our doors waiting
Yes.
for a cue.
All right.
So, just so I've got a note of this. Jericho, which door are you going to?
I'm going to the bathhouse.
Mariska?
I'm gonna go to the giggle room on the upstairs right. the
Okay,
mezzanine.
as you approach it, you can see it does actually have a plaque written on it.
Oh. What does it say?
Living room.
What does the one on the left say before I do anything?
The one on the left on the top of the mezzanine
Yeah.
says sitting room.
Living room, sitting room. Okay.
In old Victorian houses, they were two very different things.
Mm-hmm.
Echo, where are you going?
The theater.
The theatre.
The theater.
Fez, where are you going?
What's left at this point? Main house.
Main house. Okay. Right. Who will we go with first? Mariska.
Okay. I'm gonna open it and then I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and just chuck it in there, see what I see.
You cast Produce Flame, you chuck it in there, and it goes in and lands a little bit shy, but it does light up the room a little bit.
Okay.
What you see inside are rows upon rows upon rows of things about maybe 6'1", 6'2", with thick white sheets thrown over them.
Don't you weeping angels this?
There's lots of things covered in sheets up here.
Like ghosts?
Well, you know, they're about as tall as me. Just a little, like an inch or two shorter, and then they're all covered in sheets. So I'm gonna guess that something is gonna be under one of those.
Are there any wings?
Any wings?
None
No
that you can
wings!
see.
I think
You want me to go in?
If there's no wings, you gotta check.
I'm just gonna start pulling sheets off as I go.
Oh my gosh. It's the living room.
Okay, so you walk
Ace
in.
has no fear!
So you're just blindly pulling sheets off things.
Oh, you're so dead.
I'm gonna die.
It's called the living room. There's going to be creatures there.
Exactly!
Okay, so I need you to do me a favor, okay?
No.
I need you to pick me a letter between A and G.
Go F, because F me.
And a number between 1 and 7.
Go 2.
F2.
Okay. So you pull this one off. And what you see is a mannequin. The mannequin is... There's no detail on the body of it, but detail on the face. As the mannequin looks like Kip.
Oh, mean! Okay.
Choose me another letter between A and G, and another number between 1 and 7.
Let's go B7.
B7. Okay. As you pull it off B7, it's just a plain mannequin.
Let's see.
At which point they both just collapse on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, wait, no, they don't collapse on the ground. The sheets are pulled back onto them, completely covering over them. I do apologise.
It's a little puzzle. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pull the one with Kip again.
Mariska, darling, is there an extra X on your thing? Because your hand? Because if not, that means we can go in there.
Any X on my hand?
Nope.
Extra one? Nope!
Guys, I think she already found the room. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
4 heads are better than 1.
Very true.
Not
You
wrong.
guys walk in as I pull off the one for the Kip, and you guys see Kip's face.
This place is
Kip?
creepy.
Actually, you guys don't know what Kip looks like. Only I
Never
know
mind,
what
is
Kip
that
looks like.
some guy?
It's a dude.
I thought we saw Kip die.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot that. Yeah, so you would know what Kip looks like. Except not Jericho. Sorry, Jericho.
It's normal. I'm used to it. It's okay.
So as you guys go away from your doors and go upstairs, are you all going inside the room?
Yeah.
Okay. As you all step inside the room to see Mariska standing with what equates in total to 64 things in the room, standing with these covers, these white sheets over them. Mariska, as the two that you have revealed that don't match end up standing back up with the covers over them, a voice will speak.
Oh.
It says, "Pair 'em up, find 'em all, be sure to check your mind. If you get it wrong, you should keep an eye behind."
Pair 'em up, make it sure, check your mind. If you get it wrong, look
It's a
behind.
matching game.
It's memory. It's memory.
Yeah.
It totally
cards-
is.
Oh, I got it. And Jericho is going to I can cast spider climb and get to the ceiling
There's
so
a
I can get a better
spider!
view.
There's a spider in my room. Gosh, take it.
Oh no! This is
Ran!
what you're
Ran!
Man, I
I
told
didn't
you
do
not
it.
to
I
send
didn't-
me spiders.
I didn't do it. I promise it wasn't me.
Why'd you do it?
I didn't, Abby. I'm so sorry there's a spider there, dear, but it's not my fault.
I guess my next roll is just automatically a nat 20.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right.
Absolutely not. But I will give you advantage on your next roll since you're...
No. No.
Yay!
It's okay.
It
I
doesn't feel
refuse.
good, Abby, does
I
it? It
refuse.
doesn't
I
feel-
refuse.
So I have spider climb, so I can get to the ceiling and help whoever wants to do this matching game.
Not that there's part of me. It's like, what if I just did gust of wind?
Just blew them all off at once?
I mean, how big's the room?
$60 by $70?
I also have warding wind.
Gust of wind is a 60-foot cone. Not a cone, but like a cylinder. So I could at least get a good chunk of them. But I think Jack would get pissed. So.
I feel like that's going outside the rules of the game, and do we really want to try and cheat right now? This doesn't feel like a good cheating game.
Yeah, I feel like it goes just slightly outside of our boundaries.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's really good at puzzles?
I mean, I can take notes on which ones we pulled and which ones they are, and maybe I could druid craft little flowers on each one.
Oh, could you do different colors?
Oh yeah.
We could do that so we could mark the ones that we've already done just in case.
I'm gonna make a little lily, like a little lily pad, and put it on Kip.
We can do little
put a
flower
pad
crowns
and
for
you put it
everyone.
on Kip.
And then I'm gonna do just like a little plain white one on the plain mannequin.
Okay.
Okay. Pull off another one.
While you're doing that, Fez, Echo, anything you guys want to do when you step foot in here?
I just want to find ways to help because I feel like if we're just doing this like pairs at a time,
Yeah,
it's gonna go
it's
by
gonna
really
long
slowly.
time.
Because 8x8 is 64. It's a huge game.
I'm going to attempt to cheat slightly.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm going to attempt to use locate object to locate the duplicate of the Kip statue.
Oh.
You cast locate object, and as you cast it, you think clearly on this statue wearing Kip's face, and nothing's going to come through.
Oh no.
In fact, absolutely nothing comes through. Jericho, you said you were attempting to spider climb.
I was thinking it might help, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I don't know how to do this fast.
No.
So I think that we go with the plan where Mariska marks off the ones that we've done so that we don't make the same mistake twice.
Mariska, do you have Dispel Magic prepared?
Always.
What if it's all an illusion? Like the faces are just what they want us to see?
Oh,
What
I
if-
guess that could be the check your mind.
Because what if Jack is one of these? And if we dispel the illusion, we can just find Jack.
That's a fair point.
I mean, I've got a couple uses of it, so
Well, also, if it's an illusion, can't you? You could theoretically. I mean, this is not Fez talking. This is.
oh yeah,
Melissa
a
at the
magical
table.
effect. So
Well, I was
going
going to say you could, if it's an illusion, shouldn't you be able to, if you suspect it might be real, you can trigger a wisdom save to ignore it.
Yes,
To see through it.
an investigation check.
Well, that's more of a me and Jericho roll.
Yeah, that's up to you guys, because I'm dumb.
Yeah, let's check. See if
I'll
these
try
statues
it.
are actually statues and not just we're dealing with some illusionary shit.
You doing detect magic there, Johnny?
I do have detect magic. I'm going to set that one off.
Nothing
Yeah.
comes up.
Ah,
Ugh. God damn. Okay.
I'm gonna go through, can I try and feel their face, like, through the sheet? To
You
see if
can.
I
That'll
feel
be a
familiar features?
perception check.
Okay. Gosh darn it, I'm rolling terrible tonight, so...
And can I compare all of them and see if any like extra figures, like if like a nose is extended or the figures masculine or feminine,
There's
see if I can get.
no-
No, it's all the same.
No physical difference.
Okay, I got a 24.
On a 24, there's no physical difference you can feel.
Okay.
it's really hard to play a magic game when you can't see it.
Essentially, what I would do is, if you've got the ability to do so, we're going to wrap fairly soon, to be honest, guys.
Yeah.
What I would do is, I'm going to draw out a grid for you, and I'll mark off within the chat which ones have been picked and which ones have, if it does come to it, have been confirmed pairs.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna pull one of them then so that we can start narrowing
Yeah.
things down.
Okay.
Do A1.
Alrighty.
Great sauce.
So you pull off A1.
Mm-hmm.
A1 is plain, no features.
And I will pull off B7.
Pull off B7, no features, and as you pull them off, then they fall down, crumpling to the ground.
Okay. Then I will do A2. I'm just gonna go down that
A2.
line.
Okay. You pull off A2. And as you pull off A2 has a fairly familiar face. It's a tiefling with a kind of cocksure grin on their face.
Okay. I thought you were gonna do Velen. I was like, mean.
No, it's the
It's
face of
Randuin?
it's the face of Randuin.
Oh, haven't seen him in a while.
Okay.
Next time I see him, I'm going to give him the smooches.
The biggest case.
The biggest kisses.
Okay. Then let's do A3.
As you pull off A3, it's Fez.
Yeah, okay.
He's tall.
I know, 6'2", Fez.
This
No,
feels
so-
insulting.
No, it's like as you pull it off.
Oh, it shows the.
Yeah,
Bummer. Sorry, Fez.
and then as
No,
you,
to be honest, that's how most
as you
people
pull
react
them
when
off,
they do that to me.
they go right back on.
And I'm putting flowers on all these that are unique to each person. Fez is gonna
Okay.
get a little metal flower. Because I'm made. Or no, I'm not made of metal. I can't do it. Dang it.
Can everybody roll me a perception check, please?
I think we've gotten it wrong too many times, potentially.
19.
16.
15. I rolled a 5. Golly.
21.
Nice.
Okay. Everybody with a 17 on the wall, you're going to see that there's 2 letters. So on the wall behind all these guys, behind all these mannequins.
Let's see what they say.
2 letters, T-I, for 2 separate occasions where you got it wrong.
That gust of wind is looking better and better.
Time. Time's up.
Time's up.
Tiefling.
I mean, I could do that gust of wind
Tie.
if you really want.
Yeah, let's just try it.
There is a total of 9 spaces on this wall. So it's carved out almost like a hangman, like the little lines. And then you've got 4 spaces, 4 little lines, then a space, then 2 lines, then a space, then 3 lines.
Time to die.
Yep.
Time to die.
Well, I'm gonna go to the center of the room, and I'm gonna do a gust of wind at the floor so that it just goes to try and push it all up.
Okay. So you come
It
and
is time for us to die.
Okay, so
We gotta
So-
speed up our death.
so you're just pushing it all down, saying it all up in there, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Match them all at the same time.
Then as you do that, the sconce brackets in the walls go out. Everything goes dark.
He's pissed.
I'm looking at the wall right now.
The wall, for those of you who has dark vision,
Oh, no,
I
oh
don't
yeah,
have
no, I'm in drow form, so yes, I
you're in
do.
drought
Never
form, so you
remember.
have your dark vision.
As a warforged, I don't.
I can give myself
I
dark
don't.
vision. I'll do that.
It's only
I have
only,
dark vision.
only in this particular instance, Echo. So I'm going to say that in. Oh, well, actually, no, wait, no. You can give yourself dark vision. I'll allow it. Right?
Okay.
As the lights go out, and there's no sheets, there's no mannequins inside this room now, there's nothing, there's no furniture. There's no little scrawled letters on the wall, there are deep, gouged carvings in the walls. Cheat.
Hey, he didn't say it was against the rules. He didn't say this was against the rules.
He didn't say that. You can't cheat. That's not against the rules.
He actually
To be fair, we do
Oh,
have
he
to
did say
kill it.
pair them up, so.
pair them up, find them all, be sure to check your mind. If you get it wrong, keep an eye behind. He did say to pair them up. Pair is 2.
If they all go up at the same time, technically they get paired.
No, they don't. If they all go up at the same time, that is way more than 2.
Oops.
Either way, from somewhere deep echoing within this lovely little place,
Oh gosh. Oh no. What is he grabbing? Grabbing.
you hear another poem being spoken. Once I find it, I'll read it out to you. I don't think it's in this one, is it? It is, yes. There was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile and found a dirty crooked blade upon a crooked stile. He had a crooked cat which ate a crooked mouse, and now he's trapped 4 little cheats inside his crooked house. And you're just going to hear doors all over the place. And then from somewhere echoing deep in the tresses of this place, the sound of boots. Heavy, hobnailed boots.
Hey, Echo.
Yeah.
On floorboards.
Remember when we came? You remember when we came in here and you said, "Let's try and talk it through"?
Yeah,
I think we're going to Plan B.
we're gonna talk it out.
No, that was Plan A.
Oh, that was plan A.
Plan A was going to hunt him. Plan B.
And that is where we're going to wrap for today's session.
Ooh.
Which I didn't say. I had so many games planned out.
I'm so sorry.
No! I love it. I absolutely love it. I had so many games. There was like all kinds of childish games. There was one place that was just going to be like a giant word search.
We did so good on trying to the process of elimination.
You did really good. I loved the ideas that were coming. Abby, I've got to give it to you with the wings and in the theater. That was a good wee
So
idea you had.
Smart.
Was it? Oh, that's so good.
It was very literal. It was, don't go places where wings are hung. Very literal. Thank you very much for everybody coming to see us. Thank you to my players for making it so enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed the game that you had. The little bit of the game that you had, at least. How are we for next week?
Good.
Good. Just neurolist that day, so I will leave at 6.
Okay. So it'll be a short session, but
I should be fine.
Should get some things done. Alrighty. So do come and check us out next week, where we will be playing at our usual time. If you want to see how this party is going to handle the crooked man, and if they'll survive it, who knows? You never know. Do I have anything else I want to say? No, I don't. If you enjoy what you've seen here today, go check out all of our social medias. We have all of them at World Tree Quests. We're everywhere. We're animals. And be sure and come and check out some of our other games that we have going. We have got games on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have a mini campaign that's going to be starting fairly soon. It's going to be played on Sundays. All kinds of craziness is coming in here, guys. So do keep your eyes peeled on our social medias. As I said, I have dropped in a link where you can go and check out. What I'm also going to drop in the link while my players give their plugs is I'm going to drop in a link to our Ko-Fi page. If anybody can and wants to help support us, all funds that we're getting just now is going to go towards artwork so that I can bring out so that I can put the artwork into... I can pay an artist, first off, to make some artwork, and put that artwork into a supplement, and then put that on the Ko-Fi page. And then if people want to start to see the subclasses that have been designed around this world, they can start doing that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. There's plenty of ways you can support non-financially, and we welcome all forms of support. One thing I would ask, if you want to do it, go check out the YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I want to try and get 1,000 subscribers before 2025. And it's going to be a slog to get there. Other than that, if you want to see the stuff I do, you can go and check out my TikTok at Son of Asgard. I'm not doing a lot on it at the moment because I keep setting aside time to film, and then being a dad gets in the way. So, but there is ideas all written down and things saved in drafts, so things are coming. But that is it for me. If you find any of my other social medias, no you didn't, my mother is an Irish Catholic and will chop my head off. Johnny, anything for yourself?
Just that if you're going to PAX East, Gehenna Gaming, you will find me every day running at least one session. So check it out.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Johnny. What about yourself, Abigail? Anything for you at all?
Yeah, next Tuesday is going to be the session 2 of Death Was Easy, a Monster of the Week Hades game, and we are fighting a skeletal Cerberus. Something bad is happening in the underworld, and I'm playing the supportive shade in that, so that is fun. So check that out. That's going to be on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, right after To the Skies, I will be in New Rollis. And for that, we're going to have a guest. So we're going to have Cospingu with us. So I'm very excited to play with them. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think that's all.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Abigail. What about yourself? Is there anything that you would like to plug at all?
Not used to you calling me M.
I'm trying to get away from calling you Wingle.
I listen to Wingle. I'll pay attention to Wingle. You call me M, and I'm just like, that's not my name online.
Sorry, I'll go back to
You're
Wingle.
fine. No,
It's because I know Wingle's another.
buffered.
It's because I know there's a Wingle's another character name from another thing. So I then go, right, don't call Wingle, then I go to Jericho, and I'm like, but I'm not calling anybody else by their character names at this point, so I'm like, I'm stuck in that brain space.
Those are the two that I will respond to.
Right, okay. I will stick, right, Wingle, what about yourself?
Oh, well, have you ever wondered why spyglasses cost 1,000 gold? Like,
No, because
we
I know the
have
secret.
Pheasant. Tell me, as an artificer, how much would it take to for you to make a decent spyglass?
Probably a lot less than 1,000 gold.
Why? What are the DMs hiding? There's no way that spyglasses are that much, and we are
Little
going
red
to
laser
find.
dot appears on my forehead.
We are going to find out something about the conspiracy of the spyglass. If you find me at Wingle the Wizard at TikTok, you will see that I have been digging through every DM. I'm going through editions. I am doing research to find the conspiracy of the spyglass. What are the DMs hiding? Off-print GM is going to be running Serpents of the. I don't know the name of the game. It's Serpents of the Secrets of the Serpents, TTRPG for Conspiracy of the Spyglass with Vex Wild, myself, Coddlesworth, and basics of the game on March 11th. That was a mouthful. I got so excited in the middle and then I lost it.
Well, it went down fantastically. Go and check that out. It seems fun. It seems very fun. And last and most certainly not least, Jess, what about yourself? Anything for you at all?
Nah, I'm here. I'm happy.
Nothing. You're here and happy. I'll do my best to make sure at least one of those stays there. Well, with that, that's it from all my casts. So thanks for coming to see us, guys. I've been your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And with me today, we've had my lovely cast. We have had Johnny Deadman, we've had Abigail the Nerd, we've had Wingo the Wizard, and we've had Stories from the Roses. From all of us here at World Tree Quest, good night, stay safe, stop cheating at games with otherworldly entities. Also, don't pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night.